Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bison's Aquarium. Today I wanted to show how I save money on filters for my fish tanks. Right now I'm changing the filter in the 55 with Jake and Charlie, and I'm probably going to have to do a 50% water change before I go away. I'm getting ready to go away to visit some friends of mine, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do a 50% water change simply because the dye from the driftwood that I put in there, it's a pretty big piece of driftwood. It goes pretty much the length of the tank, so it's staining the water reddish looking. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you look at it, it looks really good, but it's just kind of dim, and it's got kind of a red tint to it, or a brown tint. Now if you go over here and try to look the length of it, you see the red tint right in about here. Move, Jake. Jake got to get in the way. But you see the red tint. But if you move around here, it's almost like it disappears almost. So I'm thinking if I do a 50% water change, then that'll take care of it. We got a little rosy red underneath there. And we also got another one underneath there that Jake can't seem to get to. He's an attention hog. Look how big he's getting. Alright, then we got this one with the Jack Dempsey's, and I finally got them to eat. They're eating night crawlers now, and the female started eating first, then the male just started eating yesterday. So I guess he just got to the point where he said, I gotta eat. But the tank's starting to clear up. Once it starts getting algae in it, it's going to look pretty good. I do want to get some live plants put in all my tanks. I did get a live plant. This one here is in my 10-gallon tank now. And I had it in the 55 with Jake and Charlie, and if you see, it's starting to turn brown right there, and it's actually not as brown as it was. So I moved it over in here to see if it would change. It acted like it was dying in that tank. So, but anyway, the focus of this video is to show how I'm going to go about changing my filters. Let me adjust you down. Alright, so we got our cotton batting, which is a roll, soft, light loft batting. And this is 100% polyester, and quilt light batting. This is what I use for all my filters. So I've been working on this one. And I just lay it out there. And that should be good right there. Now I want to leave enough to fold over. So I'll leave about 1.5 inches on both sides. So we'll go ahead and cut that at about 1.5 inches away from everything. And the same thing over here. done with this. Until the next time. Alright, now these filter cartridges, I like them because they got that little cap thing in there, capsule, that you can add charcoal to. A lot of people just lay it in the middle here, but, and I do sometimes. So I just fill that up with charcoal, and it don't matter if you get it all over the batting, because you're going to fold that batting up anyway. And then we just shake it a little bit and level it out. Close it. Put it in place. Alright. Then take and fold this over. Stretch it. Push down. Put her clip on it. Same thing with this one. Put our clip on it. Then, when we go to put them in, we'll fold this over like that. Fold it over. Hold it like that right there. And slide it down in. So now we'll go up there and slide that in. And we just slide it down in there. Just like so. Same thing with this one. Slide it down in. Alright, why is that one being difficult? Because this one here got out of sorts. Well, I'm going to have to move that one out of the way. It's being difficult. Alright, and then this will have to go back down in here like so. But that's how I change my filters. And then on this tank over here, I just take, I've got some of these things here come out of an air conditioner, and I just take these over and wash them, but I've got cotton batting underneath of it, so I just wash these out, change the cotton batting, and then put it back in. And that filter seems to be working pretty good for this tank. And my Placo finally came out. I don't know where it shut off on me, but I've just about had enough of this camera cutting off on me like that. It does that every single time, and I have no way of knowing when it's going to do it. So I'm working with an SJ4000 right now, and we're waiting for my M20s to come back and my Legend 6000. Anyway, that's how you change the filters, and don't cost you very much at all. You can get that whole roll. My camera keeps shutting off on me. I don't know where it stopped. I haven't put it on the computer to find out where the file stopped. So that's Bison's way of changing filters and not costing a whole lot. That one roll of cotton batting will last me 6 months to a year, and probably closer to 6 months. But it's very cheap. I don't think I have very much in it. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I don't think it was over 10 bucks. And if you was to go buy a box of filters for your Whisper filter, then you're going to pay that much just for three cartridges. So, and I don't know why they seal them so that you can't reuse them. I mean, I still use them, and I'll show you that in another video on how to change from the sealed ones to make it to where you can use this cotton batting. For now, I'm getting ready to do a 50% water change on Jake's tank, and I'm going to leave this tank the way it is. I'm not going to do no changes. I'm going to let the bacteria start growing like it's doing in this other tank. As you can see on the bottom, we got algae and bacteria growing on the rocks. It's starting to turn a little green. So, especially that one right there. Before we let you guys go, I want to show you how fast Jake takes care of a night crawler. He don't waste no time. Alright, get ready. Don't blink. Here we go. He takes real good care of that night crawler. That's why Jake's getting so big. Yeah, the worm trying to come back out of his mouth. Oh, look at that. He tried to take the whole thing at once. Alright, we're going to hit the Jack Dempsey's up and see if they're wanting to grab something to eat. Alright, here we go. That's the female. Yeah, she don't waste no time. She's getting better. So I want to feed them as many as I can before I leave to go visit my friends. So there you have feeding time. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. Later.